Great Sphinx of Giza has guarded the Egyptian desert for millennia, its enigmatic face inspiring wonder and awe. But recent scientific breakthroughs might lift the veil on one of history's greatest puzzles. How was this colossal monument really built? Stay with us as we journey through time to uncover the Sphinx's mysteries, its legends, and the modern lessons we can apply to our own lives. The Great Sphinx of Giza stands as one of the world's most iconic monuments. Situated on the Giza Plateau just outside Cairo, this massive limestone statue has been gazing across the desert for over 4,500 years. It's believed to have been built during the reign of Pharaoh Khafre, around 2500 BCE, as part of his pyramid complex. The Sphinx, with the body of a lion and the head of a pharaoh, symbolizes strength and wisdom. Measuring 66 feet tall and 240 feet long, it's the largest monolithic statue in the world, carved from a single piece of limestone. Its proximity to the Great Pyramid of Giza suggests it may have been intended as a guardian, watching over the pharaoh's eternal resting place. For centuries, the Sphinx has shrouded itself in mystery, leaving many questions unanswered. Who commissioned its construction? How did ancient Egyptians manage to create such an awe-inspiring monument with the primitive tools of the time? Could it have been the work of a lost civilization, or perhaps even extraterrestrial beings? And why was this monumental statue built in such a specific location? As we move closer to unraveling the Sphinx's mysteries, one question remains paramount. Who built it, and when? The traditional theory, most widely accepted by Egyptologists, suggests that the Sphinx was constructed around 2500 BCE during the reign of Pharaoh Khafre, the builder of the second-largest pyramid on the Giza Plateau. The Sphinx, thought to be a symbolic guardian for Khafre's pyramid, reflects royal power with its lion's body and human head, which may represent the pharaoh himself. Archaeological evidence, such as inscriptions and nearby statues, supports this theory, connecting the Sphinx to Khafre's reign. However, not everyone agrees with this timeline. Some argue that the Sphinx may have a much older origin, possibly dating its construction to 7000 to 5000 BCE, when heavy rains fell in the region. This would predate the pharaohs and suggest the monument was built by a civilization that existed long before Egypt's Old Kingdom. Could a secret civilization have built the Sphinx? Well, most recently, a groundbreaking study led by Leif Ristroph at New York University has presented a more unusual theory. Their research suggests that the Sphinx may have initially been a natural formation called a yardang, a rock structure sculpted over time by wind erosion. According to this theory, natural forces could have shaped the rough outline of the Sphinx before human hands refined it. This erosion-based origin story is a striking departure from traditional views, but adds another layer to the Sphinx's complex history. But how exactly was it built? Despite centuries of research, the precise details remain shrouded in mystery. While many experts agree that the Sphinx was carved from the bedrock during Pharaoh Khafre's reign, questions about the erosion patterns, its true age, and the involvement of natural formations still spark debates. From the traditional view of Khafre's architects to the idea of natural forces shaping the stone, and even the latest theory of wind erosion proposed by Leif Ristroph, each theory adds a layer of insight but also deepens the mystery. Which of the theories do you think could explain the true origin? Let us know in the comments. Now, let's have a look at the myths, legends, and mysteries. The Sphinx's enduring mystery has given rise to countless legends over the centuries. One of the most famous tales comes from Greek mythology, where the Sphinx was said to guard the city of Thebes, asking travelers a riddle. What walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs in the evening? Those who failed to answer were said to meet a grim fate. The answer, of course, is a human, crawling as a baby, walking upright as an adult, and using a cane in old age. Closer to home, the Egyptians had their own stories. There's a popular legend about the young prince Thutmose IV, who is said to have fallen asleep in the shadow of the Sphinx. In his dream, the Sphinx spoke to him, asking to be freed from the sands that had buried its body. Thutmose obeyed, clearing the sands away, and was later rewarded by becoming pharaoh. These legends, whether myth or fact, add to the allure of the Sphinx. One theory in particular captivates the minds of explorers, archaeologists, and tourists alike, sparking endless curiosity and debate. Is there a secret chamber under the Sphinx? The idea of secret chambers beneath or within the Sphinx has fascinated explorers for centuries. Some claim that hidden rooms or passageways contain ancient treasures or even knowledge from lost civilizations like Atlantis. However, no conclusive evidence has ever supported these claims. In 1998, researchers using ground-penetrating radar discovered anomalies beneath the Sphinx, which led to speculation about possible voids or chambers below it. Some of these were explored, and while they turned out to be natural cavities or empty spaces, no hidden rooms have been found inside the monument itself. Additionally, there are ancient texts and records that hint at underground complexes around the Sphinx, though these have yet to be fully uncovered or confirmed. The most famous of these is the so-called Hall of Records, a legendary library that some believe is buried beneath the Sphinx's paws, containing lost wisdom from ancient civilizations. This remains a popular theory among fringe historians, but mainstream Egyptologists have found no evidence to support it. In summary, while the idea of secret chambers adds to the Sphinx's allure, there is no confirmed evidence of hidden rooms or passages. So let's look at the last part of our video. Actionable lessons from the Sphinx, building lasting impact. The Great Sphinx has stood the test of time, offering not just mystery, but wisdom that we can apply to both our work and personal lives. Here are 3 actionable lessons from the Sphinx, with concrete examples of how you can use them. Explore ancient myths to understand modern challenges. Just as the Sphinx is steeped in legend, myths and stories from the past often provide deeper insights into the human condition. These timeless narratives can help us reflect on modern dilemmas. Example: let's say you're at a crossroads in your career, unsure whether to stay in a comfortable position or take a risk on a new opportunity. You could look to historical figures like Julius Caesar or even the early Egyptians themselves, who faced enormous risks but achieved greatness through bold decisions. By studying how they navigated uncertainty, you may find inspiration for your own leap of faith. In a work setting, consider starting a series of learning lunches, where your team explores stories of historical figures and the challenges they faced. It might spark creative solutions to your own business problems and encourage your team to think with more long-term strategy, much like the builders of the Sphinx did when they committed to a monumental project that would last for millennia. Example 2. Engage in storytelling to inspire and lead. The Sphinx itself is a storyteller, a symbol of wisdom, mystery, and power. Using storytelling in your daily life can help you inspire others, convey complex ideas, and build stronger connections. Example: imagine you're leading a team through a tough project deadline and the group is feeling overwhelmed. Rather than just listing tasks or offering encouragement, you could tell a story from history, perhaps about how the builders of the Sphinx persevered through incredibly difficult conditions, carving stone day after day. By comparing your team's efforts to that monumental achievement, you help them see their work as part of a larger journey, giving them a sense of purpose and perspective. In your personal life, storytelling can be just as impactful. For instance, if you're teaching your children about perseverance, you might use the story of the Sphinx's construction to show how great things take time and effort. This approach can help them internalize the value of hard work in a way that's more engaging than simply giving advice. Example 3. Build something that lasts. Focus on long-term success. The Sphinx stands as a symbol of endurance, having survived thousands of years of erosion, sandstorms, and human intervention. In today's fast-paced world, its longevity teaches us the value of investing in things that stand the test of time. Example: in your career, this could mean shifting your focus from short-term wins to long-term achievements. Take the example of a colleague who might be eager for quick promotions but fails to build meaningful skills. You, on the other hand, might decide to invest in deepening your expertise in one area, like becoming a specialist in digital marketing or software development. Over time, this strategy, much like the patient workers who carved the Sphinx from bedrock, will lead to more significant and lasting career growth. In your personal life, consider applying this to relationships. For instance, Rather than rushing into commitments, take the time to truly build trust with people in your life. Just as the Sphinx required careful planning and patience to endure, relationships require the same investment to flourish and last for decades. Whether it's through regular, meaningful conversations or shared experiences, focusing on long-term connections will bring deeper rewards. As we continue to unlock the mysteries of the Sphinx, remember that history holds valuable lessons we can apply today. What ancient myths or historical stories inspire you? Share your thoughts in the comments below, or tell us how you've applied lessons from the past to your own life. Thanks for joining us on this journey through time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this one. And don't forget, share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and stay inspired.